air a little bit of a breather.
So,
He won't shut up this one.
What do you want to know?
where are you from, Dermot?
Dublin.
Could you say, I'm Dermot and I'm from Dublin?
Okay, I'm Dermot and I'm from Dublin.
And how long ago did you join this gang?
Ooh, at the start of rehearsal. We got the contract in February, beginning of March, and then we joined the company for rehearsal beginning of June. Now it's week 5, and we have all the hard work to do. Get it ready before we open next week in Bournemouth.
And what did you think when you joined? You come from a traditional ballroom dance background?
Yeah, competitor. Been a competitor for many, many years. And don't know if I should say it or not, got a bit tired of it. This opportunity came up and thought, yeah, let's go for it. So, we felt pretty good. So look, everyone's sitting around here, pretending to be all calm. Deep down, everyone's shitting themselves because we have a week and we're not finished. And we have to try out the stage, and it's daunting, but we'll get there. If we have to stay here all night, we'll get it done.
And how was the rehearsal period up to now?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really good. Everyone's worked together as a good team. Anthony and Nicola have been absolutely fantastic to work with. They make you feel so good, so you want to work for them, so that's a big bonus.
Is it odd seeing the people you normally compete with and you're sort of working, giving each other tips?
It is odd, but it's nice. It's nice. It's a different environment for us. And I think, I mean, if you saw at the start of rehearsal, it was a little bit hard for everyone to settle down into that sort of thing. But now, as it's gone on and we've been sort of trained in the way we should work, everyone's pulling together, and I think we work as a great team now.
And how are you enjoying the costumes?
Would you be scared of a bloke who tried to come up and fight with you with a skirt on?
Just get past the stoppers. Just if you can say something like that again. Just wait. I don't know, in your air base. So what do you think of Benita in the costume department?
Costume department's great. It's a bit scary. I mean, I don't know if you'd be afraid of a guy with a skirt on, but I think that's the intended. They're supposed to frighten the people, but like boo. So yeah, it's different anyway.
What are your friends who are still in the ballroom dancer world saying to you about the show?
I don't think they can comprehend how big the show actually is. I mean, we talk about it and they sort of, yeah, you know, but I don't think they really realise until they see the production on stage. I mean, obviously, you know, we realised it was a big opportunity and we went for it, and in the rehearsal period when we worked with people, we thought, yeah, it's going to be big, but when you walk in the door today and you've seen the stage and how the lights go, it just puts it in a totally new dimension. It's fantastic.
So how different is this to how you would normally perform?
Normally perform?
In a competition, I mean. You're dressed...
Completely different, of course. I mean, the dress code is way out. But, I mean, performing-wise, you're putting just as much of a show on when you do Latin American dancing as if you would be doing this kind of dancing. It's all different kind of characters, though. And, of course, this is a different role that we're putting on now because we're not just going out and doing basic, you know, technical steps and all that kind of thing. You're going out with a different kind of attitude, with actually mixing different type of dancing and putting this into this show. So the Latin is not a pure Latin number, it's Latin mixed with street dance or whatever, and obviously the costumes are there to make the character look even stronger.
What's your favourite part of the show?
Well, there's quite a few bits actually. I haven't got a set favourite as such. I must say that the Lindy section is great fun. It's got so much energy in there, while the industrial is more of a very funky kind of dance. This is the clothes for the street. Obviously not the right shoes, but it's completely two separate ways of the whole dancing. So they're both my favourites.
Anything that's particularly difficult for you, from considering what background you come from?
No, I find that I've actually adapted quite well to the whole thing. I'm surprised myself with the kind of dancing that. Then again, I mean, from when I started, I did go and learn different kind of dances. I wasn't just a pure Latin dancer from the very first go, and I think maybe that has helped me to be able to adapt a little bit easier than I expected myself, which has been good.
Are you nervous at all about next week?
Well, of course you have a few butterflies in there, but nervous is not it's not nervous about going out there and do the bits. It's more, it's going to be very strange for us and a very different setup, because obviously when you do a competition you don't have costume changes as such. You do change the dress between rounds, but you always know that the break is for X amount of minutes. Here you're going to have to do a costume change in maybe 2 minutes, and that's going to feel scary to start off with, because we obviously never done that. But I think with a bit of practice and a lot of help from the girls in the costume department, I think it will be working really good.
Yeah. So how's it going, Patrick?
It's going very well.
Yeah?
First day. But it's a bit odd suddenly being in there with hundreds of dancers after you've been sitting looking at this rather empty, dreary stage for 4 days. And suddenly there's 40 people waiting to be licked. My God, look at that.
Does it add a lot of pressure to, I mean, having to actually, them trying to rehearse while you're trying to actually work out your lighting?
No, because it's the only way with dance that you can rehearse is to have them there. With rock music you can do it all to tapes, and with theatre to an extent you can just do it with scenery, but with dance you actually have to have every one of them there, and you have to have every one of them in the right place. So we're programming in real time, and you have to stop everything, and you have to have everyone sit in their places for 10 minutes while they get bored and while we furiously try and program over the top of it. But it's the only way you can do it. But the upside is that once it's done, it's sort of locked in there and should be the same every time.
And is Anthony a taskmaster to work for? Or?
Oh, he's a bastard. Demanding, unpleasant, pushy, changes his mind all the time. He says one thing, means something else. He's a sweetheart.
We'll cut that bit out, of course.
Yeah. No, he's lovely.
Good. And does it wear you out after?
Yeah, it's tired, but you sort of get into this funny nether world where it's just dark and you're completely focused on the stage and lights and cue numbers and chase numbers and focus positions, and you forget about the real world until you come out for a pee and realise that it's East London in all its glory. Life carries on without us somehow.
And have you seen any dancing between when you last saw it in Pinewood, as it were, and
briefly in rehearsal at the Territorial.
And how's it come on, the dancing?
Obviously developed enormously from what we saw in Pinewood, but it's just, there was the genesis in Pinewood, and I don't think the essence, the soul of it has changed much, which is nice.
Make you want to get out there and I remember you saying that you did some dancing at school.
Probably the less said about that, the better.
So you won't be getting out there if someone breaks a leg. Will you be on the stage?
Opening night party. Do it there, but that's it.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, up 2, 3, down 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Now, should you be in a circle on the outside by now? As in 2 empty spaces where?
Come back.
You come back out again. Could you come around a little bit more though? I think we've given them a bit too big a space. Okay?
Yeah.
I think separate hold.
You think?
Separate hold, and we tell everybody.
Okay, from here, is this 4, 2, 3?
Well done, well spotted.
Is this the crash, isn't it? Yes, the crash. Scissor kicks. What do I give you in? 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3. I didn't see these. Done the jeté and you put the girls down. Should we do the jeté?
Yeah.
And I'll just keep going now. Ready? 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, arm 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, turn 2, 3, pull 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up 2, 3, down 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, yeah, Diane, Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2. Stop there. Are we now in a circle?
Yes.
At all. I'm the centre of the circle. Can we actually make it? Is at this point your centre? Yeah. You need to be aware of each other to make that. Since it squashes in, it's not very nice. Can you go back? 3, 8, 2, 3. On 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Boyan and Moika, don't rush too much. Any problems or are you okay?
We're doing all differently at the moment.
You kept try this music.
After scissor kick,
6,
2
7.
pivot.
the natural turn.
6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3.
Natural turn on 8.
Natural turn on 8, 2, 3. Natural turn on 1, 2, 3.
Natural turn on 2, 2, 3.
Natural turn. We do pivot on 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3. Natural turn on 8, 2, 3. Natural turn on 1, 2, 3. Natural turn on 2, 2, 3. And we now do pivot on 3, 2, 3.
After the scissor kick, when we've got the outside spin,
Yeah.
are we only doing one single pivot or are we now doubling up the pivot?
Always done. Always done.
Two.
Always
Always
done
done
2.
two.
Always done 2.
Yeah.
Pivots.
Always.
Okay, are we doing 2 or are we doing 4 then? Or are we doing like 7, 2, 3 and holding and then 8, 2, 3 or are we doing now doing 7, 2, 3, 8, 2?
Like that. This way. Yeah.
You got it right,
Faster one. Because we did slow before, now we've got
Can I see that? We're going to adjudicate down the 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Yeah.
Early. I'm not going to eat. Right. You're not going to eat, so you want to keep that on, you can keep that on, okay? Alright, so don't smoke or drink it. Just because there'll be 50 people going to catering at once, I want to break the shift up. So get changed and I'll come and tell you when to go up.
That's good.
Alright? Okay.
Yes,
thanks.
boss.
That's alright. Yeah, I'll send you up the catering in a while.
That's what you want. More food. Food. Needs food. Us dancers ate food for 110 people, so we've been told.
Yeah.
Can I also just ask you, when you go up to catering, it's lovely that you like...
It all happens. This is all their calls, rehearsal calls, running calls for the show, all the order and so forth. A general area about dates. We're setting up a website. Dancers, anyone, there's all the notifications, information, notices, firings, all happen on this board. Right, and please keep the litter in the bins.
So Frank, have you got a moment? I could...
This is my girlfriend. I've got to go back in, but
Okay.
I'll come back to you.
All right.
I'm told 6 hours, but I would imagine a bit longer because they're behind on production.
So have you got a good book to read?
Oh yeah.
And how long do you think? What's the deadline? Do you think to actually get this?
I don't know. But it's going down to Bow in London. The last load down, they were unloading about 10 o'clock at night, so I would think they went straight home after 10, so I would imagine 10 o'clock would be it. But if they're waiting for it, they wait longer, you know.
Have you been in and seen what they're doing yet?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think of what you see?
Well, we see it all the time, you know, it's half built, everything's half built. And then next time you see it, it's in pieces going in the back of the lorry, so you don't actually see anything finished, you know.
Just out of interest, are you a fan of ballroom dancing at all? So it's a ballroom dancing show, this?
Not really, no. No.
so. Pretty well under there.
Can I ask you how it's going while you're working?
Yeah, it's going well, mate.
How long have you had to work to get this done?
We've only got called in on an emergency and just came in for the weekend. Just Saturday and Sunday.
You think it's going to make it?
Yeah, they'll get there. No problem. Always do.
They're not, is it?
These are ones which we can take all the way off.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. The ones in the middle won't do a complete 360.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But as long as
that's a good idea.
The problem is going to be impossible.
Yeah.
People are always going to keep getting their fingers caught.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. See, and we have to take the stops off. Yeah.
Yeah, the best position would be the carrier at the back, so they're always suspended.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. And that penny.
What have we got? What do you do for stop? Oh, here you are. Are you listening to that? Are you listening to that?
No, this one's sliding down.
Alright. Or they do that. Or anywhere in between. And to achieve that, we have to have something that's quick, that pins in at the top, and then that's not too difficult to take out. To the end of the top of the show.
The only thing I can think of is having Brilliant create something that's like a, well...
Top's the best way to go, really, because it's...
Some little bead, some kind of clamp on the rail.
Something
that's going to be easy to get to.
Yeah. Well, we could just clamp the rail though for now. If we had, if we had a dozen...
We won't get to where we have to open all the way up until Wednesday.
Okay, so if we G-clamp them... I realised that last night when I was even trying to...
No, but I'm saying is we lock them in.
Yeah, that's fine. And then we move them for the end, that's okay.
And then for the end, we open them up for the whole thing.
No problem. Right, okay.
Yeah. But then whatever system we won't come up with later in the week.
Yeah, it'll be more permanent.
Yeah, it just needs to be some kind of snap-on thing that stays on for the show, and then somebody is going to have to run around the back.
Or even, a couple of just hands. You know,
it's just going to be crop clips.
This is everything we want, isn't it? It's everything we
Can you
want.
see your costumes on here?
Oh yeah.
It's fantastic.
I can't wait. I just can't wait.
Relax. I've got to finish it yet.
I can't wait. I just can't wait to see, like when we did Elton's the other day, to actually see a number of them together. That's what I'm so excited for today. I'm so excited.
Bonnie,
hello.
I think with the masks.
Yes.
Have you seen my new entrance system?
No.
I think I did a whole new entrance. The whole company are in gymnopolis and they're in Papua.
Yes.
I might take the masks off the carousel.
Fine.
So they would have been in there for about 5 minutes.
Yes.
Because I'm worried.
The only thing is, when Jason and Tonya come on, they have to leave the masks on.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Absolutely fine.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
The only thing is, otherwise 12 minutes of masks.
Yes, fine.
And the way I've done the beginning now with the masks.
So excited. Fergus was telling me about, because I haven't seen it, so we've got to... Isn't this exciting?
At least I've lost £6.
I haven't lost anything, I'm so excited.
I lost £6 in weight.
I want to lose £6 in weight and I haven't. I've got fatter, I'm sure.
No, I lost £6. The best way to dart is do a show.
I know. Well, I want to assist you on this as well.
I know.
Yeah, and I'll be out in 5 minutes. I'm mad for the set.
It's fantastic.
I'm mad about it.
Is it like expected, Benita?
It's better.
It's, do you know, this is really high tech,
Yeah.
and it's really got.
It's very, very pop concert.
Isn't it?
It is a pop concert, and that's what we wanted,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And can you imagine now the colours of the costumes?
Yes, yes! Yes, yes! It's everything. I knew that Patrick, when that Patrick likes it,
Yeah.
I'm just going to nick him, I know. And Mark has just done a great job.
Brilliant.
I just, even the way this is the lighting rig, is a pop concert rig,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, absolutely. And it'll be higher than this normally. It'll be 2 metres higher than this.
I just can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. I'm going off with Sheila for 2 minutes because she's very busy, and I want to.
Anthony, we don't have for the Jason's change. We still haven't done his shirt rip off, so just bear in mind that he's got a shirt to rip off as well.
Good morning, Kim. Yeah, I'm fantastic. I just got a bit confused with big studios this morning. I was in a different studio. I was in a studio, but it wasn't this one.
She saw a camera and started running.
Yeah, I'll be too tight.
And the whole company are up there doing the performances.
And then during the finale, they only ever open.
You know what I mean?
But the other thing is, once we know the limits, like we did the same with the fame thing, but once you know the limits of how far they've got to turn, we can put tape blocks into place, try it, and then if
The thing
later
is,
on...
nobody ever turns them by using the outside. They only use the inside. Yeah, or else it's...
The set's here. The set looks great. They've done a wonderful job. Looks great. We're all happy.
What time did it actually get here in the end?
I think it got here. I think it started coming in about 10 o'clock last night, and it wound up.
Thanks a lot.
What time did the set finally get here?
Oh, very late. Got here at like, I think got here at 11 o'clock last night.
And what time was it
It was
up?
full on. Oh, it was up by 3:30.
And we're back here at 8. We're all back here at 8.
Yeah, about 7:30. So it's been a long old
Now
night.
we're just learning how to make it work.
Yeah.
And what's the problem you were discussing this morning about the doors?
Oh, it's just that because if they all went off together, you've got like 10 doors travelling, and the weight of that would like crush somebody's hand, really. So you don't really want to do that. Or their feet.
So how are you going to get around that?
We're just going to lock off the middle 6, so they just pivot on their own. They just pivot and they don't do anything else. So,
and apart from that,
nice. Apart from that, it's work in progress, I would say. After a very long night.
Thank you.
Got 4 5Ks on a stand on wheels with big barn doors on.
Fine.
And I want to have 2 of them hidden behind there.
Yeah.
We can find a way to strap, safe way to strap against a handrail.
Yeah.
And then they get wheeled on for the film section, top of the second half.
Yeah.
And you'd have maybe 1 there and 1 there, so you see them coming down.
So it's a 40-footer probably. It's
so I mean,
So I mean, when they're up there, they're not going to be dancing or anything like that.
Okay.
It's going to be like,
So I'll get
actually have some on the stairs, some on the top, because when the whole 40 section is dead cash.
So Dave, I'm going to get 2 floor stands and bases with 5Ks on each side, behind the black drapes, up there. And then we'll find a safety way of strapping them on.
Are they on wheels or just
in the min, I think.
These bits here, how are they put on wheels?
Yeah, just sunk straight into the deck.
On wheels.
You can actually pull them out.
These 2.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not that bad. You can
Is that alright?
Yeah.
In the 40s,
Maybe it becomes
that's
the only Bambino ones. They're not heavy.
Right, like contract.
Yeah.
In the on-tract, everything's being wheeled on.
And that becomes part of the
part
deal.
of the show.
We'll either get a dancer to do it or a couple of stagehands to do it.
I don't know, a couple of stagehands would be great, and I want to see them as well. Because it's all part of the building.
Extra money, Paul, I reckon.
Well, maybe not see them.
Is it one colour on the back?
The middle.
We'll end up with
Overnight.
Anthony?
Oh, God.
Fabulous, isn't it?
When they do class, this would be better than, you just line them all up for class and then just face this way.
Right, when are we going to use set finale. You know, if we got to a point where we hadn't used them until the finale, it's a very exciting thing.
The finale is
You could have stairs and that.
No, the whole centre comes out. The stairs right by there, so you wouldn't have it.
Anthony,
Where's the hotel?
We're not stripping the place of all the doors.
I just want to have a look at one of them. I don't see why we shouldn't.
Just because what happened so fast.
This is my birthday.
Oh, figlio mio.
Oh, so he's got a pierced nipple, blonde hair, tattoo.
That's all. That's all.
What can you do with these people? You let them go out on one day and they come back with piercing and tattoos.
Let's burn the floor, you know.
I can
They've
take it out.
changed. You've changed my business. What have you done to them?
If I want, like that, you can't take off, but this I can take it off.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
What do we got there? Oh my god.
His dad will kill him.
Let's burn the floor. Let's burn the floor. Change your life.
Has it changed my life? It's changed my face.
It's a good starting to change your life.
They changed their life
On day one.
It doesn't change my life at all. Actually, I changed his life.
Would you have had that if you hadn't burned the floor?
What, sorry?
If you hadn't been in this show, would you have done it?
Yes. But I never had the chance to timing, and I was too busy. And I never had one day off to can do it. Now Burn the Floor is encouraging me to do everything I want. And that's not good because I have enough courage.
So what happens when you go back to regular dancing?
Everybody gonna love us, I'm sure.
In 3 days, I have to leave it for 3 days, but in 3 days I have to clean it, I have to push it up and clean the top off and then squeeze.
And will you be wearing this for competitions in future?
We'll see.
I think we're gonna be a new fashion.
Yeah, I have to get one to match my outfit. So
I think we're gonna new fashion.
I can't change it for 3 months, so I'm stuck with it for a while.
Then we're gonna have, like,
So what are you getting?
Will be keep the same.
No, I'm gonna change my hair. Yeah.
Oh, what are you gonna do to your hair?
I want to have a red color, like red wine color, a different model. I do it next week.
Do you think?
Yeah, what I really enjoy now, I can have a little bit more longer my hair, because normally in competition we have
Always short model.
Now I have possibility. I don't care
to grow the hair.
Yeah.
So is it? What's? Oops.
I think I should see two of you because I thought the second time when we do a link,
Maybe. Wait.
I turn him to do another 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Hey, you did chassé there. It's not chassé there.
Do I normally go?
David. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. You missed 2 steps.
Hang on. I'll just show you first. 1, 2, 3 and 4.
That's right.
5 and 6, 7.
You're correct.
1 and 2, 3 and 4.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Which way?
Now turn this way. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8.
Sasha, which side are you on?
Huh?
You're on that side, aren't you?
We are 3 couples. We're going the first 3 couples.
Yes.
Here was a mirror.
So there's
We
2 more
were
steps then.
back to the mirror and we were on the left.
So say this is
where Steve was playing.
This is the front. You are on the right hand side, yeah?
Yeah. Look. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's you got he's got his version right, but we all have a different version.
Did you get it right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
I'm not watching anybody else.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're wrong.
It's just
right this and not to the
Pam,
left.
pam, ta, ta, ta.
On to other side, yeah?
Yeah, they're trying to turn us to the left and to the right.
I don't know. Pam, pam, chasse.
Well, that's what I did with Elaine yesterday. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do here?
I'm a bit confused which steps we had, and now I think we are right. I hope.
Do yours again.
Yes,
Our
right.
version.
It will be
Do the
cost.
Sasha
It will
version.
be cost just £2, not more. All right. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You go back much earlier. You go back much earlier than Elaine does. Elaine does it.
that's definitely that's correct.
You were
Because
right then.
So Elaine's wrong.
I think Elaine was a little bit wrong because we do step, tap them, chasse, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 steps back.
8 steps back. 8 steps back with slight turning.
Who was right? Who was wrong?
I was right. Finally.
Congratulations.
So you were saying.
Yeah. Oh, yesterday. How to say when we sport him?
We made the deal. I don't know.
We made I don't know when the
video.
No,
No, no.
two people. He's saying he's right. I'm saying I'm right. So can
and
we
we
make
decide
like
peace.
and we will
yeah.
and we will check later
Oh,
who's
right.
right. How we
A
say
bet. A bet.
a bet.
You made a bet. Yeah.
Yeah, we made a bet.
Yeah, I win. So you have to do something
Oh yeah.
for me.
I lost.
Just kiss me.
So you were saying you're growing your hair. You're going to dye your hair.
Yeah.
Has Burn the Floor changed you very much in the last few months?
No,
I
actually,
think as
we're trying to
personal-
be the same who we are.
Yeah. Maybe just a little bit more. We have a little bit more freedom because when competition, you're a little bit more busy with really technical moments, and now we're more. We're really more. We feel more free.
Have you enjoyed the rehearsal process?
Oh, very much.
Yes.
It's fun, really. Yeah.
No tears?
No, I hope not will be. Not yet, and I hope it not will be. No.
And has there been much of a difference between the people who've come from the dance world and people from the theatre? You know.
The difference only, I think, because we all know each other. Because when we had quite big experience in Russia to work on the stage, not with ballroom dancers, and it's just always when you're in the group of theatrical dancers, they're new people for you. So it's take a while to know each other. But here, from the first moment when we met each other, we all knew each other. So it's like, wow, let's go.
But you're usually in competition with each other.
Yeah.
So was that odd to not be, looking over your shoulder, seeing who's doing the best?
No. We just, I think, all like a team. No.
I don't know what I feel. I feel also competition, but not competition inside of our team. I feel that our show must be first in the world.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I feel that it's a competition of the shows. And everybody who in this show, I think we compete with in other shows. So that's.
But not between each other.
No, but not between
Definitely.
each other. That's really very positive and very, very new for all of us. We're not anymore concurrents.
We are
one
family.
Group. We are family.
Great.
Yeah.
And how much are you looking forward to next week?
Oh, exciting! I hope we can make more clearing. How to say? To clear the steps this week and to set up with the lighting and everything together, so we will be ready for next week. So we still have lot of things to do this week, but it's so exciting next week, yeah. When you see the
Now with
public,
lighting, with the dresses, with the costumes, it will be again new feeling.
Good.
I know, we feel we have adrenaline for next week.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you.
Burn the floor,
Elaine's
burn the
just
floor
spoken
influence.
to Jason.
Yeah? So what made you get a tattoo at this point?
I don't know, I wanted one for years.
What's going to happen? We're all
And
going to
decided now's the time is right.
Just sit on here for...
Burn the floor change your life, Matty?
Permanently. Can't get rid of it now.
What happens when you go to competitions and stuff like that?
It's all covered up anyway, so I wear a shirt, so I won't be able to see it.
Sleeveless shirt.
Yeah. It's got a hole in the sleeve.
No, babe, I'm fine here. Thank you. Don't get up in a hurry.
How do you like the tattoo, Nicole?
Yeah, it's great.
No, we just
Looks
got
really
those
nice,
strong
I think.
legs.
Suits him.
Sorry? Practicing our stomach muscles here.
I didn't think I would like it, but yeah, it's growing on me.
Sounds like there's been an outbreak of piercing and tattooing over the weekend.
Yeah, I think he started it off.
So are you all feeling a bit more sort of relaxed now than you were? Or?
No.
There's much more work to do.
It's getting worse.
But it's exciting though.
What are you going to say?
No, it's going well, I think. Yeah. Well, you have to hope that it is, and it's going to be fine. We'll just have to wait and see.
You nervous this week at all?
No, not yet, because we haven't started doing anything this week.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
today, so we don't really know
What to expect.
what to expect or how good it's going to go or not.
Did you get a glimpse at the stage yet?
No. Have you?
I don't want to see it till we're shown it.
Yeah.
Quite excited about it.
There's two huge chandelier that I take it will actually roll down during the carousel number.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing it. Should be good.
No.
You see, that's the thing, when you think you're off...
But you know what, they'll learn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Rico.
Boom, cha-cha-cha. We've got... What tape are we using?
The one that you had in rehearsals.
Oh.
That's the one we were given this morning.
It's the most recent.
Steve, we cannot apologise enough. We didn't know. We didn't know that. Steve, kill us later, okay? Have we not got the actual tape?
No.
Is he shouting?
He's just said wankers. All of us. That includes you,
But what-
Nick.
Can I
he
ask a
said
question?
get the right tape.
Where is the right tape?
Where is the right tape?
I'm going to the city now. Let me bring it back.
He said it's here. It's not the right tape.
Who's got it?
We haven't been given it.
No, this is the last one we got.
That's the last one we
And
got.
they mixed it yesterday.
That's not the one they mixed yesterday.
No. Richard mixed it yesterday, and I said, "It'll be my fault."
My fault.
It's- no, it's
Bye,
Kim's
Steve.
fault.
Bye.
Nicola, I'm going in. He said, you want to go pick it up?
How do I turn
I don't know
this
where
on?
it is. Richard's gone to Whitfield Studios.
I didn't know. I thought we were using the actual one.
I did too. Sounded good to me.
It sounded much better than it did in the studio. It's worth these £1 million bits of equipment.
So what just happened?
What just happened was we were trying to work out the new end on the music which we'd recomposed with Steve, and it had come back exactly the same as it was in the studio, and so we were really upset. We've got the wrong tape. We've got this tape from the studio, not the new one. And so we disturbed Steve out of the sound studio. He got quite irate.
Come on, let's go.
That was good. That was enjoyable. That was good. That was a good April Fool, wasn't it? So on the quarter centre and lovely. In black tape.
No,
White tape. Oh, great.
We've done our jive 3 times now. Right, we've done our jive 3 times now.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shut up! This is what we do. Keep on with your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4.
Tap together.
Not big, it's in front of you.
Shoulders up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 5. And now we. Oh, okay, are you ready? 5, 6. We've done 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Good. Very good. Actually, does everyone remember what we do after that? Yeah.
I hope so.
No, we haven't made the link.
I hope so.
Run off to outside to get ready to jump drive away. So we go off and we're moving the stairs from that 4. We're moving them to go out to the sides, and then we take about 4/8 to do that. That's while Matt and Nicole start their jive. And then I know I'm going to that side. Yeah. Some people are going on the stairs and all that. Yeah, well we move the stairs because they're all coming out that way. We have to move them out. Yeah, so then we come down the side. All right.
We need Matt and Nicole.
Hey, here's Nicole. All right, good.
Get your ass over here.
Let us say that? Put the cigarette out.
Absolutely.
This is the one, isn't it?
5, 6. No, hang on. Matt, do you want to dance to his count or just do your own jive? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the end of it.
Yeah. Almost coming out.
Yeah, everyone's coming up now. Okay, that's in. You have another 12. And this is where. Okay. Now we start. Annie!
We just love it so much we can't help but practice. We just can't stop ourselves.
Even during your lunch break?
Even during our lunch break. Yeah. Get some food in and go and dance again.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Run, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Am I right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 7, 8. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8. Pump, 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 pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2.
Sorry?
Can only count to 8.
These guys, you've seen these people in competitions over the years. Have they changed through this experience, you think?
Well, as we saw earlier, yes, one of them's gone and had his eye pierced. Someone else has gone and had a little tattoo put on their shoulder. Everyone's relaxed more. You know, they're more comfortable in their clothes that they're wearing, their dresses, etc., and t-shirts. And in that respect, yes, that's quite different because normally they're, you know, tie and shirt and always neat and tidy, and they're always very conscious about who else is seeing them. But at the moment, everyone's really laid back and relaxed and having a good time. It's amazing how it's sunny at the end.
That's true, yeah. Say that again.
It's amazing how it is sunny when we're all working, and every single Sunday we've had off, it's been raining. We've only had Sundays off and it's been dreadful. Still.
Right, because this is the bit where everybody gets into costume all at once. I've seen one at a time or a couple at a time or maybe 2 costumes at a time, but this is where we come en masse, and I know that Patrick's lighting is going to like whoosh on the set, which is so gritty and so poppy. I know the dancers will have big catastrophes. They won't be able to see in the mask because they're not used to doing costume change, they're not used to wearing theatrical clothes, although my clothes are kind of poppy versions of theatrical clothes, but they'll have problems with them, like in the light up dresses, the mic packs will fall out, the boys will forget to put the light switches on, which are located at the bottom of the woman's basque. Somebody will forget to put it on, somebody will catch their foot in a bit of lace and stuff like that. It'll all be a nightmare, but that's what I expect, and that's why I can't wait to get this started, so to get over the problems, but I can't get over the problems till the problems present themselves. So this is what this rehearsal here is all about, to get over those problems, to get the dancers feeling comfortable with the costumes, which they're not used to because they've only ever worn individually styled costumes for themselves. So I'm excited, I want to get on with it, get to the problems, solve the problems, get to the opening night. Yeah, I'm off. Bye. So, I'm gone. I'm going to go look at those costumes.
You're following her backside. Is it off? I caught you.
So we will solve that.
Yes,
we will solve
darling.
that, and I think that would be fab if we could do what we were talking about earlier on.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Get naked on stage.
And,
Tonya, tell us about...
And Patrick said that we can have UV lighting for that.
UV boobs. Have you got a question for me,
I was
darling?
going to say, what happened to your hair? To explain.
We did a shoot with OK Magazine on Friday, and we were in the industrial outfits. Jason and Peter were in the Passionata outfits, and Eric and Sana wore the 30s outfits. And the idea of the shoot was for OK Magazine to get their fashion director to give us their version of a futuristic industrial, their version of the 30s era, and their version of Passionata Carmen kind of thing. And their stylist thought that she'd like to add a little orange into the hair. So there we have it, extensions. So I left them in, just, you know. Alright, can you get that?
Got it, yep.
They're in there. They're in the blonde bit.
So will Jason be getting any nude piercings or tattoos like everybody else?
He doesn't need to pierce his body to look gorgeous. He's going to get piercing, but no one's going to see where that is. No, we don't need to. We're too gorgeous. trash our bodies like that. Maybe a tattoo here and there. Maybe.
Hello. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick and kick. Step, step. Slow. Bump, bump. No. Non mi ricordo. Slow.
Industrial?
Yeah.
You want to come round with me?
Oh, baby. There's an
and
invitation.
And work out, I think I've sussed out getting into...
We heard the music earlier.
Yeah?
It wasn't right.
Well, we've...
You added steps to it.
meant to be.
So look, we
That's like a 1 in 10 for us.
What you got on, mate? James? Yes, so am I. Nicola, are we going to be long?
Stage.
It's my turn. That's it.
Yes, it's
Wow.
good.
That's something.
Ah, that looks great.
It should be cool. It should be cool on the stage.
That's how it works.
First commentator, 4:40. 4:40. Now what? The times I get it. Oh, Nick, you can't.
Because Elaine said he couldn't see the floor. Really? He said when he put his arms up sometimes.
Quite big and quite big. So as you do it,
Not too big.
button your last button, but don't take it up to the top. Just leave a little slight gap there. That's more stylish. It's getting more real by the minute now.
What outfit is this?
Pardon?
What outfit is this for?
That's for the opening number. The first 3 numbers, which is Act 1. And
how does it feel to be wearing the real thing?
It's great. Actually, yeah. And this is only the first part. But once you get the music and the lighting on top of that, it's going to be awesome. And
I think it's something wrong. Nobody can recognize us.
absolutely. Well, I think that's the purpose.
Just because the opening.
That's the purpose of the whole thing.
Oh, the music, yeah, I think it's 17 into your rumba. But it's again, we have to count the bums.
No.
19? 24. Maybe I count. We're just having it behind there now. If you want to do that once more, you're okay with that?
it out. Get ready again. They're not too, they tend to stay in position when you turn, don't they? They're not too... I really like
Is it those? Sadly.
No, that's Chrisanne. Chrisanne, the only thing they do... I really like the shoes. So far, I think they're going to continue that, but they probably going to these shoes are going to hurt after 2 nights.
So what's going on with all the...
This is how they've got their spacings for the dancers. So in the rehearsal room we had numbers on the walls and letters up and down the side to give them their positions. So 1 to 10, A to K, and we now put these down. It's an amazing invention. This goes back in theatrical history hundreds and hundreds of years. Doesn't it, Mr. Von Last?
Yeah, absolutely perfect idea.
So let's get
Foam
4
cups.
down and then we're done.
So what do you like B there? Is that what you mean? B and C?
Yeah, sandbags out.
It's raining.
It's just raining a lot.
How's the production going, Tony?
Fantastically. Go away.
Sway, forward, back, up, wait.
2-2.
Don't go through those. Don't go through. Don't worry about it, you're all going to come through the doors. Let's work out which door to take.
It should be here by the end of the week.
So you're going to have a completely different look then
Yes,
to
absolutely.
everyone else.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
Mask looks good as well.
Yeah, it'll look good because it's actually it's not black. It's like a so dark blue that it looks black, and it's got the boys' coloured suits on the cuffs
yes.
and on the lapel.
Lapels, yes.
So and that'll pick up with the blue and
here,
that on here.
yeah.
So it'll look pretty good. And it's very the bottom bit's very flowy. So all the stuff I do at the moment. Oh, nice hiss on that. I was there, I was ready, I was there.
How are you feeling now, Fergus?
How am I feeling? Yeah, I'm okay actually. Good, just wanting to get on with it and get moving. I wish I had all my costumes, but...
What happens during a technical rehearsal normally?
Technical, what we do is, you literally go step by step. So at the moment behind me, they're organising how they're all going to be getting their marks on the floor. And as we move through each lighting state, they'll probably stop and check the lighting for that bit and their spacing, and it's literally going so slowly through everything. So
it's a bit you look forward to?
No, nobody really likes technicals, but it has to be done. It's at least if you do the technical right, you know that you've covered yourself for everything in the show, and then everybody should know what they're doing. But it just takes a lot of time. So there goes our lighting. Ah, and it's back.
And what's your costume going to look like?
I've got it's a big. For the beginning, I've got these trousers on and these shoes, and then I've got a sort of grey shirt, and then this enormous big black coat, which is very fitted on top, but goes down to it's quite long. It comes down to about mid-calf, and it's all in big sections. It'll look as if it's all the one piece, but like a big sort of frock coat. So I saw it this morning. I was getting fitted for it this morning, so it looks great. So I can't wait till I get it. They're playing this music again. Are we off? No.
Come forward, come forward, come forward, come forward. Right.
Okay, so you should go to this side. Thomas, you should be out further. Okay, Boyan, you should be right on the outside. Can we change that to Mike, and you should be on the outside. Okay, Boyan is inside. Alain, you're actually outside.
Okay, so take that out then. Take it out. So look, when the point is the effect is really good, but we're not going to see their faces or their... What can we put in? You've got the side blues are at full, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Side bastard amber. To full. Do you know? Yeah, down a bit. What about using the fours, side fours?
In white?
Try white. So I reckon two options of that, a steely version of that, or the bastard amber washer, 50%.
The only thing with the bastard amber is it warms it up and changes the feel.
Yeah, but it's still quite nice. It's quite romantic.
Yeah, it is that. It's a lovely soft mix. If I just put that into the trace steps then. No, so the 5 couples that come down the front. And
First of all, it's Fergus by himself, then a single couple, then the other 4 couples, then the whole company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see, there's 10 couples there. All that upstage right there, how beautiful that looks. So how much are you building on what when you had a previous chance to do this at the workshop? Well, we knew the stuff that worked. Ironically, actually, we're using some of the looks, but for different. You want this to somebody off camera or? Oh, to me, yeah, just off camera. So, ironically, we're using some of the looks that for one piece we're using to something else, but we have a real feeling of the atmosphere. One of the big differences is that we were on a smaller stage with less people, and there's quite a practical thing of just having to get enough level to see people. So for the video you could just make beautiful looks and have lots of shade, because in the end, as long as one camera was favoured with a decent shot, it wouldn't matter if the rest of them were all bad. But of course live, in effect, every camera angle has to have a good shot, because that's where people are going to be sitting. So you have to still have the beauty and the art of it, but you've got to have all the practicalities of people actually being able to see what it looks like. And having a week to do that, was that average, about a bit of a rush? What would you say? What, that week that we've got now? Yeah, it's about right. It's not bad. We've done worse, and we did a month with Phil Collins, I think. But the month with Phil Collins, and we were still put in the last queue in as they opened the doors, weren't we, Dave? But
my.
This is from the very top, right? Yeah, but that's all right. That's all right. And would Fergus be on at this point? Fergus would be on at this point, right? Okay, cool. Hello, Fergus. How are you?
Very well. You okay?
Good.
Am I on? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
So what we've got to work out here, Dave?
Yeah.
Everybody, can you hear me? Ready? Very gently. No music yet. 1 second. Ready? And very slowly, and go. Slowly, slowly. And now start walking out. Slow. That's good. Coming out slowly. Excellent. Okay.
Looks good, doesn't it?
So far.
Out now. Would you be all right on that side?
You were pushing, weren't you?
And the next one's up as well.
those we'll do upstage. Remember, they walk right up virtually to the centre stage, so the next two. Black Dave. Okay. Yes, that's just not tough.
No. I can do it. I'm not doing it at the moment.
Here we go. We got it.
Ready? Stand by, please, everybody. I'll shout blackout, and then Fergus comes out, and we'll go.
Okay.
Ready? And blackout, lights.
Spotlight, you'll hit it now. You're off. Don't do it yet because I don't want to miss the other cues.
You won't.
Let's do it with spotlight. Don't really do
Stage left is late.
I'll go back and listen in a minute.
So 120.
Big steps in front, please. Steps travelling when you travel off stage on that turn.
Position for a second, please.
Now, when they get here,
Yeah.
you talk to me for a second.
Yeah, yeah.
And we go from groups.
Look! They're in my mouth.
How much has this changed since last time you wore this, the industrial gear?
How much has it changed? Jesus Christ. Heaps, honey. We're in UV plastic and more chains, more spikes. It's going to be more tattoos.
More tattoos?
Oh, yeah.
Your mother. You seen The Exorcist?
How do you like this gear, Jason?
I love it. I feel so special. And very lightweight, free, not restricting at all. Feel kind of sinister behind this mask. We might introduce the mask to the bedroom very soon.
Definitely. And I think that collar as well, hon, that's cool.
The collar, Tanya's in.
We need to get UV lamp in our room so when we go to bed we turn the light off and everything starts to glow.
The UV bodysuit. That's the thing, Tanya. And hang on, the Flash Gordon armbands. Flash, our savior of the universe. Dun, 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 dun.
And this just for that little bit of bestiality.
Yes.
You don't need it. You don't need it at all.
So you could say Burn the Floor's good for your sex life then?
Burn the Floor is
It's burning, baby.
It's a lifestyle all the time.
Burn the Floor is a sex life. Especially for the president. We got users in those. Camden, some people. You haven't used it. So this day's
I
on.
have a new tattoo and nobody gonna see it.
I've kept it so I can let my nipples come out. That's right.
I wanna.
You can see mine.
Yeah. Oh, I wanna hold here.
Yeah.
Can see my.
Rip the sleeves
Yeah.
off.
Do you think I'm allowed?
Yeah.
Bonnie, can you cut it? I have a new
Bonnie's gonna love
tattoo.
it.
Nobody gonna see it.
You just got a tattoo done as well?
It was me, the one before.
Oh. Oh right, it was.
Yeah, it was me. You were concentrating on my tattoo.
Was, that's right, yeah.
You didn't see my face.
No one usually sees this.
Well, fix that
Oh well, these are hot though.
Oh yeah.
I'm really
Jack
steamy.
is ready.
So Kim, tell me about what happens this week.
This week, well, we've left Hammersmith, the comfort and security of our Hammersmith rehearsal rooms. We've now been facing the set itself, the set proper, which is up, and we're now finding our way through the little teething problems, and we want to make sure nobody loses their fingers and all the scenery fits in backstage along with the 45 dancers and performers. And so it's just a very slow process, working our way through the show. Right from the top of the show, and while this is going on, Patrick is setting up his lighting states, and so that again we try something, we go back over it, we go back over it, we go back, until everybody's happy, and then we move to the next 6 bars of music, and we do the same with those. So it's you know, in spite of the weather, we progress.
And how's it going down in Bournemouth?
Bournemouth, they've got the Transport and General Workers Union in there at the moment, having their annual conference. So we're not really anything to do with that until they depart, which is on Saturday, which is the day we finish here. And then there's a big massive load out from here, and we hot foot it straight down to Bournemouth and put it up, hopefully knowing exactly how it goes together and where our little problems are. And the next problem is interfacing what we now have to Bournemouth.
And tell me what happened over the weekend in terms of getting everything in here.
Well, I had the long straw this weekend. I was at the rehearsal room, so I was able to just make sure that we cleared out of there, and all the rehearsal props and the setup, the organisation we had there was folded down and loaded and transported over to here. Meanwhile, Dave was organising the installation of a false stage and the introduction of the set on top of it and laying the floor, added to which the full PA system is now installed here in the adjacent room. We've got a temporary sound system on stage just for playback. All the lighting the rigging's all gone in now. Then we put in our temporary quick change areas in the kind of position that they will be relative to the stage in Bournemouth, so that people can start to feel their way around that. We've got about 4 porta cabins or 5 porta cabins which are now equipped to do for the production staff. We've got our own catering environment which has had to be installed, and this kind of the wardrobe, the endless wardrobe department have also set up shop as well. So yes.
How would you describe the mood?
The mood is it's kind of harnessed excitement, I think, because there's still such a long way to go. There's still so much to do. But I think that the reaction of people when they came through and actually saw the set for the first time, with all the lights on, and you start to get the vari-lights moving, and you really start to get the flavour of from those rather cold rehearsal rooms where you had no help at all. It was just the choreography to piano music, and now we're starting to get the tapes over from the recording studios. So the building blocks are really starting to go in now, and the house is approaching completion.
Great.
Down, gorgeous. Da-yum, ba-da-da-dum, and 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. You were perfect in the big circle, and then you naturally all started to come down stage during the next little bit. So you've got to keep aware of the circle, so, I mean the cross in the middle. Can you go back to, is it this part?
Yeah. So we have to be here.
No, same place. Same place. She said it was perfect in the circle.
No, it wasn't
Ready?
perfect.
Can I start on 1, 2, 3, yes? So you're perfectly spaced, yes, at this point. Luca and Anita, be upstage a little bit to keep it pulling up. Ready? 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8. Yes? That will work. Carry on. 8, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Now, where are we meant to be now? 2 semis. I think
Not just run out of Parker cord.
You just leave that and make a knot. Just do that.
I'd have enough of this boring waltzing business.
Do you come up for a bit of indie?
I'm a bit indie, yeah.
Bit of indie.
Come out for a bit, just look at the girls, like go back in again.
That's it. Okay, hands in pockets, go.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks,
Groovy,
Anna.
groovy. And we just need to...
Were these Parkers made from scratch, Benita?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They were. They were. I call this my baggy funky scene. And this was actually, I'm going to get Sheila in here. This was the nightmare from hell, trying to find green, darling, green. I couldn't find green in the acid green that I wanted. Everything was like wishy-washy, limey, yellowy. It was a bit, if you know what I mean.
Or we found the colour and then we couldn't get the amount of fabric, we were let down about it.
They said, yes, you can have it, you can have it. We said, we only want the orange if we can have the green. They said, yes, you can have the green. Then they lied. So 2 weeks later, no, it's coming 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, no, it's coming in 2 weeks. Eventually never came. So then we had to have this specially dyed in Germany to get the absolute sort of sporty fabric that's got the weight and sort of sensuality of movement, but had the acid green.
Which only arrived a week ago.
Oh, you heard me say?
Oh my God.
You've been busy. We went into every shop, don't fall over my chains, every shop in London saying, have you got any green air tags? Green air tags, that's what we wanted originally. And in the end, they were like, Subway's like, no, we haven't got any green air tags. We used to come in the door, please, have you got any green? No, we haven't got any green air tags. So this was our nightmare. So finally it came, it's fantastic, so I love it. Now, I love this book.
Okay.
Do you want this? Change. My baby's got me wrapped up in chains.
Plastic.
Which
Dress yourself up whatever you want.
I don't know. Okay, maybe this one. Something that's comfortable, darling. Yeah. I don't know which one. Oh, sorry.
And we'll get more things to.
So how do you like wearing this stuff?
Ah, it's cool. Yeah,
It's cool.
really groovy. Yeah. So different.
What would you normally wear to dance?
To dance. A competition, a dress, obviously a Latin dress, but just training stuff.
Just a touch more conservative.
Yeah, elastic. Not this, but.
And how does it make you feel?
Sexy. Heavy. Streety, yeah.
Get those boobs out.
Well, they are coming. I can't get them in. That's the thing.
There'll be lots. There might be a bit cut fishnet somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure. I need to look at it.
Yeah.
I might like the bare body, you see. On the other hand, I might want a bit of trashy, cutty-uppy, fishnetty stuff. I'm not sure yet. Let's just look at it. You need some little gloves in there, darling.
Okay.
Sure.
Somebody can be our diagnosis.
No, it's not the one.
Has worn off.
Really?
We're rolling?
Yeah.
The fun definitely has worn off. This is not what you call comfortable or exciting. It's like a lot of waiting around, and these things aren't designed for comfort, I guess. So, Mum, rest assured I'm not going to get one for my own wardrobe, that's for sure.
Have you been I know you've been incredibly busy with the last 4 weeks, but how's the sort of atmosphere been amongst all the dancers and stuff like that?
The atmosphere is great. Everyone's really hooking into it and excited, and you know, today we're working with music and lights and all that kind of stuff. I think everyone sort of deals with the time and the waiting around in their own way, but generally we all sort of work each other and help each other and pump each other up, so it's been good. It's been good. It's going to get better. It's going to get a lot longer the wait, so you know, we make our own fun and do a little bit of rehearsing in the sunlight or whatever.
Do you miss Hammersmith at all?
No. It was fun for its time, but it's nice to get on with it now, and we're into the next stage. So I think everyone sort of understands now that it's down to business. You know, the easy times are definitely over. So now it's just a lot of waiting around in costume, wearing 25 layers of pants and all kinds of stuff, and waiting to do our thing, I suppose. But it's the first time we'll have got the chance to dance in the costumes and test out the lighting and stuff like that. So, you know, we'll be learning a lot. How the choreography, we learned the vocabulary in Hammersmith, so we'll be learning how that sort of goes in the big picture now. So, yeah. Good.
Started off your mark up stage. And there'll be the follows. Work out how everybody gets to their positions for the beginning of Carousel.
Yep.
The people going upstage do not have to exit the stage, except what they do have to do is get rid of their masks. So therefore maybe they do have to exit. I mean, can you solve that problem? And then people coming in, come in on left and right through the doors 1 and 2 and 9.
This side of doors, can you go to your position you come on from, and Papillon, can I have you in your position next to me?
So put your foot down on 4.
Just here.
Everybody the same, because the legs are coming up and down.
Can I have Papillon here?
So it all got here in time?
Just skin of our teeth. Yeah, it's tight, but we'll make it.
And how's it feel seeing the actual people in real costumes now, coming close to what you...
I don't want to look yet. I'll give them a couple of hours and I'll go and have a really good look. It's great to see all the elements, but I want to wait till we have the right music tonight, and then I'll really start to get to feel where we're going.
Have you visited the recording studio?
Yeah, I spent most of the weekend there. The music is great. They've really... Steve Brooke has nailed it in one. He's really delivered on this music. It's exciting, it's different, and the feel is what I'd hoped for, but even for me, still unexpected. What he's got, it's great.
So you've been close up front with those dancers for 4 weeks now, hasn't it?
I have.
And what's been going on?
What's been going on?
How have you seen them change? Because I've come along and seen them all with tattoos and stuff.
No, they started off being a little bit nervous and very individual, and they've ended up being a very bonded company, and they work as a team now, which is fantastic. Their individual moments are fantastic though, and it sort of highlights that. And they're a lot more fun now because they were all a bit too nervous and finding their feet on the first day.
What do you think was any turning points or anything where they suddenly thought?
Turning point was really quick actually. I mean, it was literally within a day. See? There you go.
I'm sure the lights are coming back on again. That was really good as well.
I was just telling him in the finale. I said there's a moment that's like in Passionata when you go with the whole company. But I think there's a couple of, isn't there moments when everyone's learning, they're working individually that perhaps Fergus might do?
Oh, yeah, at the end. He's going to do something around the stage at the end. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we'll be there.
And also you're doing we're doing Lindy at the end as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Suddenly? No, I'm talking about the salsa ring. He's in technical mode.
So how do you enjoy technicals?
I love technicals. Yeah, because I get notes done and I can chat with the company and I get my cleaning time and I make them all look gorgeous.
Can you explain for the viewers what cleaning time is?
Oh, I see. Cleaning time. I wash their backs. Cleaning is when you dancers that are meant to be working together, so they do everything in unison, and they're not quite together. You make sure that they are together. So you tell people to get their arms at the same height, or get into line, or get their legs the same height, or correct their steps.
And are these dancers, ballroom dancers, used to being cleaned?
Not in my terms, no. No, because they work much more individually than that. They're not used to working in groups, especially working individually. They're only used to working in pairs. And of course we've got moments when you've got them working as solo dancers. And so some of them have, obviously. There are lots of people that do here shows themselves, but on the majority, over half haven't really done a work when they're not partnered up.
And was a dance like the jitterbug or something what was the most difficult one for them to adapt to?
Everyone different, because some have taken to certain sections better than others. So there's always been some people that have found a section very difficult and others that have found that section very easy. So there's no general rule.
And how you
diplomatic, wasn't it?
It's very diplomatic. Everyone's brilliant and there's no problems.
There's no problems. There have been a few tears in rehearsal, but you were never there.
Well, tell me about it. Picture it for the viewers, what the tears were like.
Well, everyone's very, very tired. They've been working extremely long hours. We've been working till 9 at night. And when people get tired, they get emotional. And that's when someone might say to someone, you're in the wrong place, or you're doing the wrong thing, and little incidents happen. And especially girls, they tend to burst into tears. But it's just a fact of life, and they wouldn't be wonderful performers if they didn't have those kind of emotions.
They were such wonderful, lovely people.
We love them.
We all love each other, and it's
I want carte blanche on the editing of this.
my role right now.